Want to transform your space without spending a fortune? DIY accent wallpaper is the way to go. Welcome back, guys. I am here with something near and dear to my heart when it comes to design, and that is wallpaper. Want to transform your space without spending a fortune? DIY accent wallpaper is the way to go. It's the most impactful way that you can transform your space, and it's super easy to apply. In my own home, I've done pretty much all the wallpaper in my house on my own, so you could definitely DIY it. If you're not a DIY girly, you can totally hire somebody else to do it as well. I just love wallpaper because it's such an easy way to elevate your space and bring texture and pattern and color into a room without dealing with paint. So in today's video, I'm going to provide you real life examples of how you can incorporate wallpaper into your home design. Whether you're into subtle textures or bold patterns, or if you like the easy peel and stick wallpaper, you can choose any of these. It can really make an impact into your space. Okay, before we jump in, I want you to hit that like button and subscribe for more home transformation ideas. So, why choose wallpaper? First off, wallpaper is awesome if you are in a renter-friendly situation and you can't paint. Wallpaper is super easy to apply. Now they have peel and stick models that you can easily apply on your own, and you do want to make sure that the peel and stick wallpaper that you do find is renter-friendly, because some are easy to remove and others aren't. So don't quote me on this, but typically they are pretty renter friendly. Another reason why wallpaper is favorable is it's less messy. In my experience, it's easier to apply for just an accent wall versus, getting paint and getting all the paint materials and doing that. And then with paint, of course, you have to do multiple layers to make it look uniform. But with wallpaper, it's just one layer and then you're good. Another reason to choose wallpaper is the endless variety. So with paint, typically there's flat paint. Yes, there's different finishes of paint and there's different techniques of applying paint, but with wallpaper, the options are endless. So you can do bold prints, you can do subtle tones, you can just do a little texture of a certain color that you're liking. There's just so many options out there. Your space will definitely look unique as compared to somebody else's space. Unlike with paint, anybody can paint their room blue, black, same old colors. So wallpaper is definitely a go-to of mine when it comes to decorating for clients. This kind of goes along with the reason I previously stated, but texture. So wallpaper, because there are different patterns, now there's a lot of different textures, and sometimes just the different patterns create texture within the print. So that allows you to add depth and interest into the space. When it comes to designing a new space, one of the first things that I look at is how can I implement texture within this space? Wallpaper is an easy way to do that. Now, another reason I use wallpaper is oftentimes we are trying to fill up walls. So I know most people are looking for mirrors or art. Those things are great decor pieces to add accents to your room, but oftentimes there's huge walls that we're trying to fill up. Now, if you are familiar with home decor and interior design, you will know that when the larger the art piece, the more expensive it's going to be. And oftentimes that does not necessarily fit within my client's budget. So when that happens, I go straight to wallpaper. Wallpaper is typically more affordable than buying a huge art canvas that's going to cost you thousands of dollars. So now it's time to choose what wallpaper that you're wanting. Let's focus on what is the purpose and style of the room. So whether it's a bedroom, a playroom, a bathroom, that's going to point you into the right direction of wallpaper that you're looking for. So say we're decorating a playroom. When it came to my daughter's playroom, I knew I wanted something very playful, something very light and colorful, because it is a child's playroom. So when you're thinking about that, you're looking for bright colors, different patterns. My specific color palette was pastels, slightly pastels, and more of a Nordic color palette as well. So that's what led me to the option that I chose for her playroom. Say that you're wanting to make a really bold statement in, say, a powder room. Powder rooms are great options to add moody and bold prints to. So if you're wanting to make a statement in that type of room, you're gonna want to look for maybe darker colors or bolder prints. Say you're looking for a wallpaper for your bedroom and you're wanting something that's gonna give like a calming retreat feeling. I would go for subtle tones, nothing too bright, nothing too bold. So you can look for something very textured, something very subtle, maybe with florals or leaf patterns or something like that. Maybe you can look at colors in the blue and green family, more subtle and something with texture and nods to nature, such as florals or leaves. Okay, so say you've chosen the wallpaper that you want, you found the pattern and the color. Now, most websites, you're gonna see that they have peel and stick, traditional, and textured options. When it comes to that, I recommend for beginners, if this is something that you're gonna DIY yourself, to go peel and stick. So peel and stick is very easy, and especially if it's an accent wall, I would recommend that. If you're trying to do an entire room, I would be cautious because it depends on the texture of your walls and how well the wallpaper is going to stick. So you have to consider humidity and things like that. So I would definitely recommend doing a patch test. So just putting that peel and stick on just one section of your wall and seeing how it holds up. Now, if you are not wanting something that is removable or renter friendly, you can definitely go the traditional route. That is what's going to give you the most longevity and it's going to give you the higher quality look for the wallpaper. So I would go traditional. That is requiring you to use wallpaper paste or adhesive, and you're going to have to get the tools to smooth it out and apply it. Okay, pro tip, always order samples. Most sources will give you that option and let you buy a sample. Definitely order a sample. It's worth it. That way you can see what it looks like in your lighting and in your space. There's been plenty of times where I personally have even ordered wallpapers that I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. This is gonna be perfect for this project. Ordered the sample, looked at it, touched it, hung it up for a while, and then realized maybe that was not the right choice. So definitely take advantage of that option, order a sample and see how it speaks to you for a little bit before making that purchase. Now let's talk about the different ways you can add wallpaper to your space. So most people are familiar with the statement wall. Statement walls are basically when you are in a room, rooms have 4 walls, and so you're looking at one specific wall that you want to make the statement. So that could be, say, the wall behind me. This is my living room, and as you can see, everything is pretty monochromatic right now, but this wall, I do plan to put wallpaper on it. So you'll see this in a later video, but this is a great example. This would be a perfect statement wall. So choose the statement wall that you're wanting to do. You can choose wallpaper, you can do wall paneling, you can do paint, but for this video, we're gonna talk about wallpaper. So if you want something quite dramatic, you can definitely look for bold patterns. In this example, that would definitely be applicable because I have such a monochromatic palette to start with. Say you're doing a dining table, that would be another option for you to go big and bold, because with dining rooms, it's typically the table and that's it, that's in the room. With that backdrop of just the table, it would definitely be a good idea to pick something that's gonna give an impact and capture people's eyes. Another option is doing a half wall. So in my upcoming bathroom transformation, you're going to see that I am going to do a half wall or wainscoting wallpaper. So say you want wallpaper, but you're a little scared to take the dive and do entire wall, ceiling to floor. You can always do half. You can do wainscoting or paint on the lower half or paneling on the lower half, and then wainscoting with a molding covering, splitting the wall in half. That way you only have half of the wall of wallpaper that you need to fill. This is also a great way to save money. If you find a wallpaper that is a little more expensive, you can do it that way. And this is great for bathrooms. This is great for dining rooms. You can even do it in your living room if you wanted to. Another option that many people don't think about is ceiling wallpaper. I am dying to implement this in one of my projects. So if one of you guys are interested in becoming a client of mine and want to take that leap, please let me know, because I cannot wait to implement this. It is amazing to put wallpaper on the ceiling. When you walk in, it's just a big bold statement that just screams like, look at me. So that is another great option. If you already have a lot of things going on the walls, you can definitely use the ceiling as a statement and put a pattern up there. Another great place to put wallpaper is in a nook or entryway. I also plan to do that to my entryway. I know I've been talking about it for some time, but it's perfect if you do have an entryway that has a cut off wall. Some entryways don't, so it makes it a little tricky to just put wallpaper where your console is. But if you do have that division where you can do that, take advantage of it. So that is a great way to make a statement. It's something that people see as soon as you walk into the home, and it's just boom, right there. You can do an endless amount of options when it comes to wallpaper for those spaces. Another option is textured wallpapers. There's faux brick, there is faux marbles, there is natural materials like linen, and it looks like you have a linen wall or a brick wall or a marble wall, but it's really wallpaper. I've used this in several projects and I love doing it because it just takes that room to the next level. It just elevates the space so much more. So that is another great option if you want to incorporate more natural materials in your space. So tell me, which wallpaper style did you enjoy the most? What resonated to you? What inspired you? Drop it down below. I love hearing the feedback that you guys have. So if you found this video helpful, please let me know. I actually got this idea from one of my subscribers who told me she wanted more informative how-to videos. And so I was like, I got you, girl. Definitely let me know if you guys have other suggestions or more content of things that you were wanting to see. I love this stuff, obviously, and I love to inspire and help others achieve the homes of their dreams. So see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and until next time, God bless.